Hi, my name's Fran. I'm a medical doctor, originally from England, now living in New Zealand. I really met the Pink Kit early on in my first pregnancy, and as a doctor, I had been exposed to many women's labours, and we only tend to get called when there's things going wrong. So I had this huge backlog of fear as to what labour was like. I had no idea really of what to do. And meeting the Pink Kit was a real godsend for both me and my husband, because of course he had even less experience of good birth than I had. He'd never experienced birth at all. He had no clue as to how he was going to help me, and he felt very inadequate before he met the Pink Kit. We both learned skills around birth that were to prove invaluable. I mean, birth was still a massive shock to me, that how intense it was, but at least I'd done the preparation. I knew that I'd done as much as I could do to prepare for that birth, and I particularly found the directed breathing helpful, and the relaxation, and all the preparation that I'd done with my body, especially the internal work, was all really helpful. It didn't turn out to be the birth that I'd hoped for. I'd hoped for a little nice cozy home birth and everything would be cushy, but in fact I was holding a lot of tension. Even through that, even though my birth wasn't going as I wanted it to, I was still able to use Pink Kit skills because I was able to relax, and Mike was able to sit with me, and we were able to go round our pelvic clock. I was able to do things. I knew I had things that I could do, and for me that was an amazing part of our birth experience, that we were able to share that, and we really felt such a sense of achievement when, even though I had an epidural in the end, I felt that we had done everything we could to make sure that I had a good birth. And in fact, our baby came out just after Mike had done the hip lift with me, and it just went pop, and then the baby came flying out. So even though I didn't have the home birth, non-medical intervention birth that I dreamed of, having not known what birth was going to be like at all, we ended up having a positive experience. So second birth, we had gone through the Pink Kit information again, and this time I really felt like I could look at it with new eyes, because I knew what it was trying to tell me. I kind of had a sense of the little nuggets of gold really within the Pink Kit that were going to help me the next time round, and I really resolved to internalize all this information more and use it more actively than I had done first time round. And so we were able to do that, and I had the most fantastic experience, and I was able to relax and use my directed breathing, and I did it all myself in the garden, sitting on a little gym ball in the flowers with my best girlfriends. It was just a wonderful thing. And when the time came to push Sam out, Mike was right there with me. He was right onto it. The midwife came in the last 2 minutes. She literally just caught the baby. In fact, I caught the baby. And so it was the kind of birth that I'd always wanted, and I attribute that to the Pink Kit. So we're now having our third baby, and I'm going back to my information to revise. Now it all suddenly becomes terribly pertinent. Now it's time for me to do it again. So Mike and I are going through that information again, and I hope that third time round, of course, we'll have a very different birth, because all births are incredibly original. We're able to be able to integrate that information again, and we'll use that to have a fantastic birth and a healthy baby. A sense of achievement that I had with Sam when I popped him out, and I knew that I'd done everything possible to prepare for that birth, and everything possible during it. So I say thank you to the Pink Kit.